It's over. Boston College wins all the way.
It's a touchdown for Miami.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown. Torrey Holt. Johnson's there. Touchdown.
And there's Orange in the end zone.
One of the biggest plays in Duke history.
A moment of magic.
What do you get when you put together two of the best ACC quarterbacks of the past decade? You get a great game, although not as many points as you'd think. With Wake and BC meeting Friday night, we decided this week's throwback game should go back to 2006. First place was on the line in the Atlantic. At quarterback for BC, NFL star Matt Ryan. And for Wake, Riley Skinner. Hey, I know that guy. It was a great game, and the winner went on to win the ACC title. So here you go, November 4th, 2006. Number 16 Boston College visiting number 22 Wake Forest. Ron Franklin and Ed Cunningham have the call. It's ACC Throwback here on the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.
Tonight, it's a fight for first between two teams with identical 7-1 records and one common goal, an ACC title. The Eagles soar into town on the wings of 4 straight wins to face a Demon Deacon team that has prevailed in the waning moments of 2 of the last 3 meetings against Boston College. It's primetime college football. Number 16 Boston College and number 22 Wake Forest. Coming up next. Temperature 39 degrees, supposed to drop into the upper 20s. Wind is negligible, only 1 mile an hour, not really a problem, and the forecast is for clear. Just clear, cold weather, good football weather here in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
And Ryan Oliger will kick off. He was the young man who was suspended back a couple of Thursdays ago against Virginia Tech. And of course, Steve Apanafagis came in and has had just a wonderful time kicking the ball on PATs and field goals.
Moore, one of the deep men, along with Marion. Oliger with the kick. This one is returnable. High spinner taken at the 9-yard line by Marion to the right. 25-30, 35-40, one man to beat, and he will be tackled just shy of the 50-yard line. That is a 40-yard return. Did that look reminiscent of anything we've seen?
Clemson, yeah, a couple of weeks ago. He almost took it to the house against them.
So let's talk about the young quarterback. Probably the best thing you could say is he should not even be here. He was going to be a guy sitting on the sideline carrying a clipboard. Well, he is the starter and has been all year because of injury.
And they've talked about maybe this week putting a little more on his plate. Just 1 interception in 117 attempts, best in the ACC in turnover ratio.
So the first play from a shotgun, and they go with the run, and that goes to the wide receiver, or former wide receiver, Kenneth Moore. And he will take it for about 3. Let's take a look at the Wake Forest offense. 151 yards rushing per ball game. That is 3rd best in the ACC. And it all starts up front with the offensive line. Steve Ballas, Lewis Frazier, Steve Justice, the center, DeGear, the right guard, and Jeff Griffin, the right tackle. And tonight they get back left tackle R.B. Jones. He'll play about half the snaps. Ballas will move over to the right side at tackle. Talk about BC's defense in just a moment. With the second play from scrimmage, again from shotgun. This pass rifled, complete, good for the first down, and that's going to be Nate Morton, the redshirt senior out of Harlingen, Texas, who threw a touchdown pass against the Clemson Tigers. Defensively for BC, 10th in the nation in rush defense. In their last 4 games, they've allowed only 28.8 yards per contest, and they are mammoth at defensive tackle. Ron Brace, 335, and number 90, B.J. Raji, 340 pounds.
And right now, Wake Forest doing things to get out on the edge. I think it's a good plan. You want to wear those big guys out before you run right at them.
Safety coming on the blitz, and the handoff goes to Moore. And Moore sneaks his way up to, or down to around the 36-yard line. Brian Toll, the first time that we have called his name tonight, but certainly not the last. And the good news for BC fans, he's been hurt off and on with a bad shoulder. He's close to 100%.
And Frank Spaziani talks about this young man. He says, your defense tends to play up to your best player. And when Brian Toll was injured with that right shoulder, we didn't play our best. And you've seen the numbers, so much better with him back in the lineup in the last 4 ball games.
Second down and long. Here comes pressure. Steps up, drills, got a man, and it is intercepted. Receiver fell down at the 20 and then will not make the 25-yard line following the hit. And on the interception, it is Ryan Glasper, I believe. Yeah, Ryan Glasper who came up with the pick. So the interception does not cost Wake Forest. Here's the boot. Boy, they almost got it. And it's a short kick. He may have gotten a piece of it. And the ball rolls barely across midfield, and they're going to have it at almost the same spot they took the kickoff return to.
It was Tom O'Brien who told everyone, listen, look out for Wake Forest because of all the veterans. They just don't play a lot of their freshmen. They redshirt almost everybody. This was the most veteran team in the conference coming back. And he said, don't let that 4-7 fool you.
A little end around action here, and that's Marion. Marion tries to turn the corner and finally pushed out of bounds at around the 40-yard line, which will be good for the first down and a gain of almost 10 yards on the play. Glasper, who made the interception, came over to make the tackle. Now let's check a marker down on the field. Personal foul against Boston College. Coach Spaziani cannot be real excited about that. Not only do they give up the first down, now Jack Childress going to...
Personal foul, number 60 of the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Ron Brace is the man who was called for that 15-yard penalty. So a run of almost 10 yards and then add 15 more. So the new line of scrimmage for Wake is going to be way down at the 25-yard line, Ed.
And what Wake Forest has, a no huddle, I guarantee you they're going to go quick here. They have a couple of different speeds. I think they'll snap it right away.
Yep, that's what they do. Moore inside the 15. That's going to be enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 Wake Forest.
Other than that throw, he's looked very composed. He was just laid on that post, and luckily for Wake Forest, that turnover didn't cost him anything.
That's kind of like a slap in the face. It got his attention. Reverse, Idolette, 5, touchdown. The Demon Deacons, 7. BC, nothing.
Does a good job of filling in after his outside linebacker Mate turned it in.
Second down, let's call it 11. Pass over the middle, and it is caught by Purvis. And the big tight end rolled over. Now let's see what the question is. Wake Forest, it's a gain of 14 yards on the play. Let's take another look at this.
Well, the safety that was over there, Chip Vaughn, was saying the ball hit the turf. It sure looked like it to me. And Boston College very quickly.
They sure did.
Boy, that was smart.
Smart thing to do because no opportunity to relook at that one. The former Marine and Naval Academy graduate is plenty quick enough to understand what you do in those kind of situations. Got the pass, got it at the 10. At the 5 is Challenger and shoved out of bounds at the 3. It'll be 1st and goal for the Eagles, and it's a gain of 21 yards. Show first down and goal. The ball 3 yards away. And they go straight ahead with the fullback, and I mean nothing. Stoned right at the line of scrimmage. And that was Arnu, Stanley Arnu, who was there to make the tackle. He's a redshirt sophomore out of Sunrise, Florida. And coming into the ball game is Toll, the linebacker. And if you are not familiar with Boston College, one of their starting linebacks, Toll, who was a running back in high school, comes in at the running back spot, and they call it first down or second down and Toll. And we're going to get more on that in just a moment. That's the end of the opening quarter. And as we change ends of the field, 7-0, Wake Forest. But BC on the lip of the cup. So we're back for Boston College as we have the first play of the second quarter. 2nd and goal, 2 yards away. Play action. Back to the end zone. Touchdown, and it's the tight end White. John White, transfer from Vanderbilt, scores on the play.
They were just at about the 2-yard line, Ron, and that's just a little too far for the linebacker come running back. And they don't have a whole lot of height. Boston College doesn't have a whole lot of height at wide receiver, so you go play action to the taller tight ends in that situation.
We know that Ed Hart, you will be very close to wherever we are. On first down, stepping up to throw, got a man wide open at the 10, 5, touchdown, Nate Morton out of Harlingen, Texas. And I don't know how the cover got blown that badly, but whoa, he looked like the first fella out to the workout.
Yeah, Ryan Glasper and Dewan Tribble, the corner and safety to that side, weren't sure what coverage they were in, and they're going to release. Watch the safety and the corner. They'll end up in the same spot over here, and Morton just gets right behind them. As the safety comes down, Tribble thinks he's got the safety over the top, and he does not, because the safety had come down on a route underneath. They didn't know what coverage they were in, Ron.
Extra point attempt is perfect. You could see the isolated shot of Spaz on the sideline. Coach Spaziani obviously not very pleased with that mistake in his secondary. 14-7, Wake on top. 3:45 left until halftime. Good protection this time. Just dumps it out to Whitworth, and Whitworth breaks a tackle 35-30, and then is pushed out of bounds. That is enough for the first down, but a missed tackle, and we'll see how big that is before this drive is over.
And it wasn't much of a move by Whitworth. Stanley Arnew is over there, but just a little shake to the inside, and Arnew has got to keep his feet.
Whitworth goes out of the lineup. He'll get a breather. And that means that Andre Callender, number 32, checks in at tailback. They list both of these guys as starters. They say they are equal. Callender gets it. Sweep to the right. Feet knocked out from under him. Loss of 3. So it'll be a second down and 13. And it's Brian Andrews with the outstanding defensive play for the Deacs.
And I think the one thing, Ron, there's probably a lot of people watching this game who have not seen Wake Forest, if not this year, for a while. You know, Jim Grobe and his staff get a lot of credit, as they should. But they have recruited much better athletes. And when you put in the videotape and you watch these guys play, they have good athletes. This is not smoke and mirrors that they're doing here at Wake Forest.
By the way, 14 rushes, only 9 yards by BC. That pass a little too far in front, incomplete. And now that loss on first down, they're looking at a third down at about 13 yards or 14 to pick up the first down. Huge play here in the first half.
Well, if you're Boston College and you're thinking field goal, Apanavicius, the new kicker, he's good from about 40. That's about where they feel comfortable. So you'd want 6, 7, 8 yards. So if you're not going to get beyond the sticks, at least get enough so you can try the field goal.
12th play of the drive. They need to take it to the 17-yard line. That's the line to make. Blitz coming off the corner. Throws it to the opposite side. And that one is intercepted in the end zone. And it's Josh Gaddis. And normally the very brainy Matt Ryan, that was just not a smart play. You're within field goal range there. You can't just give the points and situation away.
Well, they try to out and up with Challenger. Watch the pump fake by Ryan. And they didn't bite on it. Gaddis is in his drop the whole way. Never, ever, ever bought on the fake. And the corner, Patterson never bought on it either. If you're going to throw that, just throw it out of the back of the end zone. Not a smart play.
Both of these coaches really very much on the same page as far as what they're looking for. Influenced by pulling the guards, but they throw it back to the tight end Purvis, and Purvis is going to have the first down. BC has converted 3 of their last 4 third down situations. They roll the pocket back over the middle, and boy, it's dropped. And that one to L.V. Whitworth, the running back, and he tried to take off before he had the football.
Well, and George Burton, the umpire, standing in his spot. And Whitworth not able to get around him to make that catch. I don't think he would have gotten the first down, but now you're in, this is tweener territory, and it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th, because they don't feel like their kicker has this type of range. Remember, Apanavicius took over as a walk-on, and I like this decision by Tom O'Brien.
So let's see, they're down 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 27.5-yard line, and they need 10 yards. Ryan over the middle, got it complete, and spinning down, and he didn't get it. Challenger got spun to the ground, and you can see where the yellow line is and where the official has come in and placed his foot down, and they're going to be a half to a yard short. In fact, Jack says no go. 1st and 10, Wake Forest.
Great tackle, but again, I think it's the right call by Tom O'Brien.
1st and 10, Wake Forest after holding on that 4th down play. They fake the double reverse and up the near sideline. That's Marion, and Marion is loose. 40, 30. Can they catch him? Not this time, and it's a distance jaunt of 81 yards. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Watch Moore. He's going to get all the way down the field, and he springs the last block for Marion. As he goes down, he gets up. He saw it right there. Watch the cut block at the bottom. And Marion is able to bounce it to the outside, Ron. If he couldn't have bounced that to the outside, it would have been tackled right there at midfield. But what an excellent job. Boston College had a good drive to start the 3rd quarter, but hasn't done much since. They needed something to get going.
Sets in the pocket. Here comes pressure, and he's got to be sacked. And I'm telling you, it was Tucker who just treated him like a rag doll. They just grabbed him with the shoulder pads and threw him down.
Well, and it was such a nice move by Giles Tucker. Vote of his teammates right here. Watch the spin move back inside, working one-on-one with James Martin. He just set him up. Martin leaned on him a little bit, and Tucker, voted by his teammates as the best all-around athlete on the team, showed great footwork there. You feel an offensive lineman leaning on you, spin back inside, he's going to fall right down.
Dover, New Jersey, his home. 2nd down and a long way. Pass out in the flat. That is to the tight end Purvis, and Purvis is finally going to be tackled up around the 41-yard line. All right, on the 3rd down, they got to take it all the way to the 41 of Wake Forest. Out in the flat, got it complete, broke the tackle, and I think he picked up the 1st down. That is Saleh, Taylor Saleh, and with the 2nd effort, watch what happens.
Well, they brought a corner blitz, so the safety comes over the top. That's Patrick Ghee, and Ghee just didn't finish it. He did not finish the play, and Saleh did. You hear coaches all the time say the most important part of a play is the finish. Saleh finished it, and Ghee did not.
Put an asterisk by that one should they score on this drive. This is Whitworth back into the boundary. And he'll take it for a yard and a half. Alfonso Smith makes the tackle on him. It's 3rd down. Let's call it 8.5 yards to get the 1st down. Retreating to throw, now stepping up into the pocket. And got a man wide open at the 10-yard line, and the catch is made. Challenger got free behind the secondary. It is 1st and goal, Boston College. So here comes 3rd down from the shotgun. 4.5 yards away. Sets, looking, now going to try to run it at the 5, at the 3, and he will not get in. The ball came loose at the 2-yard line.
He never locked it away, Ron.
Curry is the man who caused him to fumble the football. The officials are holding up a fist, meaning 4th down, so the ball is retained by the Eagles.
I think Tom O'Brien would kick it, but he knows the 4th quarter is going to melt away very quickly.
So Ryan again from the shotgun. 2 yards away, 4th down. He's going to keep it. Fake the run, took it into the end zone himself, and touchdown Boston College.
Good strategy by Tom O'Brien to go for it there on 4th. I think you kick the field goal, and as fast as these games are going now with the new clock rules, you may not be able to catch up. You may not get enough possessions to catch up down 2 scores. Now you're down 1 score. Great play fake. Backside in bit all the way, and Ryan, bad wheel and all, slides in.
12:37, that's what we have left in the ball game. The ball would have been, without changing the play, at the 14-yard line. But with the punt, it flips the field, if you will, with the expression, 68 yards. Pressure coming from the backside, doesn't feel it. Now throws the ball complete at the 30-yard line, and that's Robinson, who finally is forced out of bounds at around the 36. That's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. 3rd down, they got to take this ball to the 46.5-yard line. Bryant steps up, he's going to run it. Got an open area, 1st down and more. Slides down at the 45-yard line.
And the momentum is now squarely in the guys on white jerseys.
10 minutes minutes left in the ball game. Right over the middle, drops it off, and that's Callender. Callender breaks the first tackle, and he'll pick up 3 more yards after the broken first tackle. 9.5 minutes left in the ball game. Clock really moving along quickly. Ryan steps up and throws the ball and almost gets it complete at the 15. There are flags. Somebody just said about your flags. No kidding.
Holding 7 of the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat, third down.
It's a spot foul. And to explain for people, it means it occurred behind the line of scrimmage. So it's going to wind up being more than 10 yards lost or close to it. Anyway.
And that was the right decision by Wake Forest. Go ahead and back them up because it would have been 4th and what, 2? Yeah. 2.5. And I think Boston College would have gone for it. So now make it a little more difficult for them.
This whole thing started back at the 18. Their own 18. 9th play of the drive. Steps up, goes to the end zone, got a man down there, and it's just a little too far for Brandon Robinson. Boy.
And I think it was the pressure that caused the bad throw by Ryan, because they had Robinson wide open. And so now, because you take the penalty, Apanavicius has to come on and try his first field goal of the night. He's perfect on the year so far, 5 for 5. But I think this may be the biggest pressure kick this young man's ever tried.
It's going to be a 40-yard attempt from the far hash mark. Good pass. Kick is on the way. He's got enough strength. Yes, and it's no good. So Boston College back out on the field, and the clock shows 3:42 left. They're down by 7 points, and they scrimmage from their own 27-yard line. Callender in the ball game at tailback. Pressure, going to be hit from behind and is sacked at the 20-yard line, and that is Smith. The 4th time that they have sacked Ryan tonight. Alfonso Smith coming from behind, missed him the first time by.
And that is the very first blitz in the last 4 series that we have seen. Alfonso Smith comes completely unblocked. He was missed by Callender, and then the very quick cornerback recovers to make the
blitz again, this time off the top, and flags are down.
And Wake Forest had gotten away from that, Ron. Remember in the first quarter, it was blitz happy Dean Hood, and he'd completely gotten away from that. And I was wondering why, and then he brought it back just in time.
False start. Wow. Number 70 offense.
They had already lost 7 yards in that last play. This is going to make it a second down and what, 22? Boy.
Well, now you think of what is it going to take in 3 plays to go 22 yards. So I would think some type of screen here and try to get, half of it back to put yourself in a manageable 3rd down. And of course, Wake Forest is going to play coverage here.
Callender in a tailback again. They fake it to him. Here comes pressure. Ball over the middle, and it is caught at the 34-yard line. And again, it's Megwa. Clarence Megwa, that's good for 19 yards.
And Boston College is doing an excellent job of hustling. They're in that place now with 3 timeouts. They've got all the time in the world, Ron, but they don't want to waste any. They don't need to huddle. Ryan has complete control.
2:24, 2:23, and counting. Wake stays at home. Pass right over the middle, and again, they go to the tight end. Actually, it was Gonzalez. So that stops the clock. 2:05 left. 2nd down and 10. Pumped once, pumps again, and throws this one away.
Well, same as a sack. They'll get the intentional grounding, but same result. It's still 3rd down.
Did they throw a flag? Yeah. Jack did throw a flag.
So you get the loss of down, which with a sack it would have been 3rd and 17, 16, I guess. Can't fault Ryan for trying.
I think he's going to pick it up.
The quarterback was outside the tackle box. The ball crossed the neutral zone in flight. There is no foul.
Let's take a look. About the hash was where the left tackle was. Now he's in the pocket. Jack Childress should not have waved that off.
But he threw it beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but you got to be outside the tackle box. He never left the tackle box.
3rd down. Needs to take it to the 45-yard line. Steps up, puts some mustard on that one, and that's the reason Patterson didn't make the interception.
job reading the quarterback and the route at the same time.
So it comes down to this. 4th down. They still need to take it to the 45-yard line. 1 of 2 on 4th down conversions tonight. 2 wide receivers to the top of your screen. That's the left. Here comes pressure. Zings the pass. He's got it. And first down to Kevin Challenger. Swanson on the cover, but it's good for 13 yards.
One-on-one, Swanson never squats. He's got to know where the down marker is. He just keeps backing out, and Challenger with good speed kept pressing him and cut out right at the right moment to pick up the first down. Great route.
1:47 left in our ball game. First down, Boston College. Steps up over the middle. That one should have been intercepted by Ghee for Wake Forest. Patrick Ghee was right in front of the football.
And once again, it's Smith. Boy, that was a bad read by Ryan. He did not see Ghee sitting there. He saw Smith, the cornerback, and there was a flag in the backfield. I think they're going to get the left tackle Martin for holding on Smith.
Holding number 70 offense.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, you know, Dean Hood once again brings Smith, the cornerback, and it's the speed on the outside.
Get on your feet.
Left tackle. Yeah, he definitely he had his hand, and if the guy goes by and they see it, they're going to call it. That's a good call by Jack Childress.
So it's first down and 20. Little play action. They pull the guard out to pick up that blitz. Over to the tight end, and that's Thompson. And Thompson flipped. Lloyd, I beg your pardon. 89. And Lloyd is going to be to the 47.5-yard line. BC quickly back to the ball, back to the line of scrimmage. 1:20 and counting.
But boy, are they doing a nice job saving those timeouts, Ron.
Matt Ryan steps up. Drills it over the middle, has it complete, and he held on at the 26-yard line. And that is Gunnell with 23 yards in the pass play, and Gaddis is the man who made the hit.
And Gaddis comes up limping. You don't want to lose your senior safety in a drive like this, but excellent job by Gunnell because Gaddis got there right when the ball did.
BC takes the snap from the 25, pumped it once, goes for the end zone, got a guy there, and it is intercepted by Wake Forest, and that's Patrick Ghee.
Second time in a row that they've tried to throw this route. Second time in a row that Matt Ryan has thrown an interception. He's going to run the out and up. And Ghee never comes off of the ball, and the ball hangs in the air for Ryan. Remember earlier, it was Gaddis who made the interception. This time, Ghee does not bite on it. Remember what Dean Hood told us about his senior safeties. He said, those are the guys, the reason that I get sleep at night. That was a great read by Ghee, and the second time that Matt Ryan has made a mistake on the same play tonight. Fear would be, Ron, if you're a little closer, fear would be if you got caught before it.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. Third down. And if they go out to the 30-yard line, it's all a moot point because that would be a first down. You see how tightly BC is drawn to the line. Straight ahead with the handoff. And again, Belton, the ball carrier. And he will be back to the original line of scrimmage. Clock is running, 32, 31. And let's see when they whistle in the 25-second clock. Still not whistled in. 26, 25. They don't have to run another play. They do not have to run another play.
And if I were Tom O'Brien, I'd be pretty upset because it seemed like they could have gotten that ball spotted and made them run a fourth down play. But with only a second, Wake Forest would have just done a running play and the game would have been over anyway.
7 seconds down to 6. And the Wake Forest fans are running across the field toward their student section. And the clock shows zeros. For the first time since 1944, Wake Forest is 8-1. As now the kids are jumping over the wall and storming the field here at Winston-Salem.
After the game, the Wake students tried to tear down the goalposts. Riley Skinner said it's a moment he'd never expected to see at Wake and added, quote, "It was awesome to see our crowd get into it so much. They were rocking tonight." That Wake team went on to win the ACC title, and Riley Skinner, of course, went on to greatness, being my tag team partner here at the ACC Digital Network last year. That's ACC Throwback for this week. Next week, we dig another classic game out of the ACC vault. I'm Jeff Fischel. Thanks for watching the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.